Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
Hey! What's going on, everybody? Off the board here. Happy Hump Diddly Day. Colby Marshall alongside me is Jake Hassan. This is presented by Better Day and powered by FanDuel. Hey! We're going to have ourselves a better day. Jake Hassan, what is up?
I'm just making sure because the Substack just went out and now we're doing this show, so I'm making sure I put all of my bets in before I forget to, and then they start to win, and then I'm just furious.
So you write everything, then place the bets?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, because I'm doing all of the research and getting everything together as I'm writing it. So then, like, the last
Wouldn't
step
you
is
have
just
the numbers in front of you and just be able to punch them in and then write it?
Well, yeah, but then
Then you lead to the possibility of forgetting about betting them?
Correct, which has, trust me, has happened.
Yeah.
So, listen, it happens. It has happened for sure. But listen, it's just that's the process, baby. You click around, write a little bit. I make a note, I write it down, and sometimes especially it's usually not like night games. It's days like today when there's a ton of day games or there's double headers, and then like we start doing the show, and I'm like, crap, that game started. Now it's all gone to hell.
Speaking of which, let me double check to see if what time this game starts.
Like 30 minutes, I think.
Which one?
Talking about Yankees Pirates.
Yeah, I might as well just put this out.
I would say because again, case in point, I have a bet in that game, and
who do you got?
We should talk. I'm just, dude. If they're gonna keep giving us Esmeralda Valdez like plus 130 on over 1.5 total bases, I'm just gonna keep taking it.
You're so public, bro. You're so public.
I'll be public. I'll be Jakey public. I don't care. It's plus 130 for the bases for a guy that's been the hottest hitter on the planet for the last month plus. I mean, Valdez is a 55% hard hit rate and a 28% barrel rate. Like, yeah, I'm going to keep taking that, especially against Cole, who's been worse against righties than lefties this year. It's kind of weird.
I put out that I'm on Ben Rice, and I just put, be nice, bet Rice.
Nice.
That tickles my plums. All right, since we're here, let's talk about Ben Rice. I took his bases, home run, and double. Bases was minus 103. I thought it was minus 105 when I took it. Whatever. He has 90% Arsenal coverage against Mr. Keller. Goes over his bases prop 59% of the time in a 22-game sample size this season. Keller against lefties, against the last 60 lefties, 51% hard hit rate, 15% barrel, 28% ground ball rate. Those hitters have a 414 ISO and a 655 X slugging. We know Ben Rice is on fire right now, and he's probably, top 2 hottest hitters on that lineup, excluding, dare I say, Yism?
I mean, lately, yeah, I mean, Jazz is...
God, dude, I hate when he's on fire. It drives me nuts.
And what he did, too, I mean, just because nobody cares about this, but I have Braxton Ashcraft on my fantasy team, and I'm in 4th place right now, so I'm just like... And just losing to Jazz, like, just really, it really just grinded my gears.
I saw WFAN tried to spin Sean Morash. Great guy, by the way. Great guy.
Love Sean.
Tried to spin that Jazz is one of the most clutch hitters on that lineup because he has the most, I think, go-ahead home runs in baseball, which is just a stat I don't ever want to hear with Jazz. Because that makes him seem valuable when in reality October comes around and he's batting 128. It's not going to mean anything. Also, you know what fan base I find extremely obscure and just trying to be, I'm different. Jazz Chisholm diehards. And I don't have a problem with Jazz the person. I enjoy Jazz the person.
We've talked about this.
I enjoy his competitiveness that he does have and his confidence in himself. I respect that as a player. But when the product doesn't look like the way you come off, it rubs me the wrong way. And as somebody that wants this team cleaned up in the sense is good, not that other way, stupid heads. It just drives me nuts. So I don't know where you could be a fan of somebody when they don't really show up. And sure, like Sean mentioned, most go-ahead home runs this season, whatever. Shut up, Edge.
How many DePaul polos do you own?
2.
Okay.
That's a great impact. That's, dude, Sco freaking Mons. You thought it was $1 million.
Oh, I mean, I thought it was way more for sure. Just because
So
every time they drop merch, you tweet that you need it. So I just assume that you buy it.
So here's the thing. I was thinking about it as I was writing today. Just probably how I look as someone who's not in college, going out of my way to buy more college stuff. The problem is when I went there,
I think a lot of people do that.
They had nothing. Like, give me 1 sec to try and find the one thing I had at DePaul when I went there. If you could give me 30 seconds and keep talking about Jazz, I will try to find it.
Sure, I'll go the other way and I'll just keep talking about college memorabilia. I used to have a sick Illinois jacket that was like, it was a starter jacket. It was sick, but it wasn't like the Letterman jacket. It wasn't felt. It was like whatever, I guess nylon would be the word for it. And one day it just like split down the middle, the nylon, and it couldn't be fixed. I was so sad. It was like one of my favorite jackets. It was so comfortable too.
So this
dope.
I had one prior to what I'm going to show you, and I don't remember what happened to it. I think it just faded and I threw it away.
Word.
But this was the crew neck that basically everyone had. It was either this gray one that I'm going to show you or a navy blue one. This was the coolest thing in the bookstore, and I'm not being an overreacted son of a gun.
It's decent.
It's decent.
It's a nice crew neck. It's a nice crew neck.
But Jake.
Yeah, no, that's way better.
Like,
yeah.
This.
Can I borrow that shirt for a golf outing on Friday?
This? No.
Yeah.
Get your own, nerd. But like, and the worst part was seeing the athletes, because it's a small campus, but I mean a lot of students go there. But you know the athletes because of the backpack, and they had the coolest gear. Yeah. They'd walk around
it was always the backpack. It was always the backpack because the tags were always on it too. Not the purchase tags, like the flight tags and stuff.
And they'd walk around in these black jumpsuits. I'm like, God damn, that's the hottest thing I've ever seen. And then they would turn around and be like, what'd you say? And I go, sorry, my thoughts came out.
That's like, what's so funny is then like, that's juxtaposed. Because like, I went to Illinois, people know this about me. So like, same thing, and it was the navy blue jumpsuits. But every now and then you get somebody, and specifically just one, like when Georgie Bashanishvili was on campus, that dude was like, just the weirdest guy in the best way. Like, he wouldn't just walk around with the other athletes. Dude, this guy rode around on campus in the back of a pickup truck one day. Like, he just jumped in the back of somebody's pickup truck and they drove him around campus. It was ridiculous. Like, that guy was just so... He was different. Somebody asked, Tukey asked in the chat, is Tatis back on PEDs? I guess.
I mean, he's been hitting the piss out of the ball all season. He's finally...
Right, it's homers. He's finally putting the ball in the air.
Tukey, he's been doing this all year, and then finally went. Ha!
He's been chopping an axe all year, which I need to not do on Friday when I'm out there.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're going to your. Also, I went to put my arms down like there was armrests on these chairs. I took them off. Come on, idiot. Come on, stupid.
I also literally said, "Can I borrow that shirt for my golf outing on Friday?" like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, and I forgot my train of thought now, so let's move on. Let's talk about ruptured testicles. Back to, we've talked about this before. This is a Team Cup podcast. Team Cup.
Yeah.
Jake and I have always been Team Cup. You got to protect the family jewels. And just remember, you only get one pair. One pair.
Yeah.
You get you get two beans and one Frank. You got to take care of them, no matter the size, no matter this and that. You got to protect them.
We don't have to do specifics.
No. I was trying to find some jokes in there, and they couldn't come to me as fast as I could. Pause. Matt goes, what if he still had the cup on? I said, he didn't have no cup on, but he did finish the game, and that's a true American hero. Semper Fi.
Not only that, he ran to first, he got a single. Like he got an infield single later in the game.
I got a lot of questions about what defines a ruptured testicle.
I don't have those questions.
Does it
Somebody
does it
tweeted.
split?
Somebody literally tweeted this guy recorded an infield single while he was leaking it out of one of his testicles. Oh, it's just
an
like
imploded nut. How swollen do you think it was?
dude, I don't even want to think about
Like
it.
if he tried to cross his legs, was he like here, and he just realized he forgot that he had a swollen nut, and then had to pull it back down?
Amanda says it goes flat, which I very much worry about how she knows that. It's just
First of all, great word.
What?
Just
flat?
Flat, so it turns into, so it's sitting there like this.
When she says flat, I assume deflated, like a basketball.
Is Amanda a nurse, or did she just use Google like every other fake doctor?
I assume just Google.
What's that? What's wrong with me? What is the doctor MD or what is it? Where you look up what's wrong with you and you're not a doctor?
What are you talking about?
That website where you like, what's wrong with me?
WebMD?
Yeah, WebMD. She's like, what happens to the testicle?
Dude, I don't know. I legitimately, I don't even want to think about it because it literally gives me like just chills.
He ran to first base. I think we can talk about it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
anyway,
breathe in, breathe out. Say your thoughts.
Anyway, my point, like, how does this continue to happen? Because you've said this before, like, how do people not wear cups? This happened. Do you remember when this happened to Caleb Joseph like 10 years ago too? Backup catcher for the Orioles. Like, it happened to him too, where he was catching, but like it was a spiked curveball, right, and had to have the same emergency surgery. Like, how does this continue to happen on a semi-regular basis?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not like, we talked about it before, that it starts in high school where guys feel confident. Yeah, you're a professional. Yeah, you're never making an error.
Amanda's comment, the outer covering tears and the inner tissue spills out.
Send me photos while I have dinner later. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Awesome. Sick.
We talked about it. I don't know. I'm shocked there isn't like a rule that you have to have it on. We need to bring back cup checks. We need to really, and I think just because you're a professional making millions doesn't mean you don't make mistakes. We see it all the time. I saw O'Neal Cruz record a double on something that had an expected batting average of 0. So
yeah,
stuff happens all the time. And it's sports. Fluke stuff happens all the time.
You know what it is? It's the classic, and I'm sure you've experienced this too. It's like the classic male hubris of like, oh, well, that wouldn't happen to me. It's happened to other people, but it won't happen to me. Like, what are the chances?
As a Martial, because I could guarantee it would happen to me.
Because like I'm with you. Like, but it's just like you. I'm sure you've been in that position. Like, as a man, every guy has been in this position where like you hear about something happening to somebody, and you're like, oh, well, that wouldn't. Like, it's like the Mark Wahlberg 9/11 joke where it's like, oh, if I was on that plane, it wouldn't have gone down that way. Like, it's just like, that's what it is. Like, every guy has that thought about something. Like, you hear about something unfortunate happening to somebody else, and like, oh, that won't happen to me. Like, there's dozens of guys in Major League Baseball who saw what happened to Joshua Kuroda Gardner and said,
Jazz. Forget about Jazz was the one that got hit, and we talked about it. I forgot.
And it's like, oh, that won't happen to me. Like, I can walk it off. I won't have the rupture and where I have to have emergency surgery. Like, everybody thinks it won't happen to them until it does.
So I remember my dad talking about what he did in college. He said if he was at third, he'd wear his cup. If he was in the outfield, he wouldn't wear his cup. That makes sense. Yeah. If you're gonna go off the frontal lobe not being complete ideology, that makes sense to me.
I get how you could get there.
Do you know what I do hate? Like if I'm playing with Palmer and she's a boxer, so she uses her paws and she steps, punches my sack.
Yeah, right for it. Yeah.
And then I go, or she's dove into it before, like a lunatic. And then I'm with Jess and I react like in pain and she thinks I'm just being a baby. It's like, whatever. Scoliosis, whatever.
please,
Swerve the lane.
please, somebody clip that so that I can post it and tag Jess later. That was that came from like a place deep within you.
It wasn't. It was.
You've been holding that one in for a while.
It's not a holding in. She has scoliosis.
I know, but like
she's also half blind, so.
But I'm just like you put some stank on that. You're like scoliosis,
dude.
Like,
she first of all, so her and my dad like to team up on me, and be like that. Palmer's a dramatic dog because of me. Like, oh, I wonder who she takes after. I'm like, and then I get punched in the balls, and then I react in pain, and then I'm the baby. What? I go, ugh! And then I'm the baby.
You're the what?
The baby. The babies. Dude, the best part about sending those stupid audios yesterday was knowing Matt was going to wake up to have to listen to them.
Dude, yeah. I feel bad sometimes when me and you get cooking in the group chat, and then it's just like either Matt's asleep or he's working, and it's just like this poor guy is going to open his phone and be like, why are there 50 messages? Like, did Scooble get traded? And it's like, no, it's just Colby sending voice notes. So dumb. Yeah, I mean, Team Cup. It's Team Cup. I like credit to him for finishing the game.
He loves them. He loves them.
I mean, shocker. I credit to him for finishing the game, obviously, but like, just every time I think about it, just ugh.
Yes. Yeah.
Also, somebody asked if I'm in a softball league. No, I'm playing in a golf outing, not a softball outing on Friday. So no show Friday because I'll be golfing.
There's something I wanted to add. Oh, we gotta. What are you getting?
I'm charging my phone because my phone's 2 years old. So now obviously it dies at in 30 seconds, and I have stuff to do later. So I'm charging it now.
So obviously on Monday I put out that tweet for my good guy Kenny that knows ball, that likes to read my articles at Covers, and told me that the value is the dumbest thing. Like people that hate value or hate hearing that word. Is it an overused term? Yes, but I think I use it correctly. And I'm not somebody who likes to brag about things, but I think I do use it correctly. And
I'm not somebody who likes to brag, but
I mean, a plus 170 home run versus I don't remember what I bet for Schwarber 2 homers, but neither of them cashed.
It was like 17 to 1 because I bet it.
Okay,
too.
yes, 17 to 1. And then telling me that wasn't value because when you need him, he doesn't show up. Okay, buddy. So then I got another one yesterday, folks. And it was somebody who I guess was trying to find the Phillies-Dodger game just to read the preview and found my...
Is that what happened?
I think that's what happened. Because he said Yahoo. I'm like, I don't work for Yahoo.
Right. Yeah, that's what threw me off as well.
But also, who uses Yahoo as a search engine? And then he was like trying to say, who would bet the under unless they were trying to get exposed? And I was like, exposed to what? Also the under hit. And he told me to quit my job to get a real job. I said, this is my job. I get paid for it. He goes, no, you don't. I go, I literally got paid to write that article that you read.
Do you want my W-2?
I was like, I got paid to write that article that you read. Also, thank you. And he said, how about F you? And I said, I'm literally getting paid to do this. I don't understand.
That's when you know you've won, though, when it falls back to that.
So he goes, so if your boss told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it? I said, if somebody on Instagram told you to quit your job, would you do it? He goes, how about F you? I said, you messaged me. Block. I blocked him. I'm like, I won this, even if I block him. And then I told Jess, and she's like, why are you responding? I go, I had the time. He was following three OnlyFans people, and that was it.
Shocker.
Had to come find me. What's up, Chris?
Oh, that is very funny. Like I
was like, you can't rage bait me when you're a low IQ SOB.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like people on the internet just always. My favorite is always like the reverse of that, when somebody comes to find you to give you like a hateful or mean message or try and roast you, but then they block you. No, then they block you. So you A, don't even see it, and B, they're so scared that they don't even want to give you the chance to respond. Love when that happens. That one just makes me laugh because like you're just a coward.
Well, Kenny's email. This was Kenny's second email.
I was gonna say he's emailed you before.
Both times I've said thanks for the email. The first one was when he was roasting me about the Cubs money line that I had to write for every single game. Sorry, I missed one of the 16 on a Friday. And I was like, thanks for the email, Kenny. Never responded back. But then he messaged me about the Schwarber thing, and I said, thanks for the insights, Kenny. Never got an email back. I wrote out an email yesterday, then I deleted because I was like, there's no reason for me to email him. I was going to be like, you got any insights for today? But I was like, nah, there's no need.
Yeah, no. There's no reason to there's no reason. Yeah, I saw that. There's nothing. There's no reason to bait somebody like that because you don't.
He's gonna email me again. I'll find him eventually.
Well, it's also you, because I do this too. You're very public about the places you go sometimes.
Oh, so Jess hates that. Jess hates that.
It's just like you don't want something to go awry. Is the only thing.
Yeah,
like,
I'm trying to get. I'm definitely gonna do a better job with it now since I'm getting contacted more.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. Like that's something I'm aware
which is also a funny thing for me to say because I'm a literal nobody. Like
right, no,
I'm a literal nobody.
We are D- level.
No,
not
Jake,
even that.
We're not even on the list. We're not even on the goddamn list. Like hold on. Let me get a fresh sheet of paper. Here's whale poo, and then there's you.
I was maybe like a D- F+ when I was on a show in the Chicagoland area every Saturday, but like that, even that was pushing it. I told you about the one time I got recognized, right? Have I ever told you this? I was in the Lottie's bathroom.
Wow, where it said "Happy almost 100th year anniversary."
Yeah, I was in the Lottie's bathroom like 2 summers ago, and some guy was like, "Oh, you're Jake, right?" And I was like, "What the bleep?" I was like, we couldn't have waited 30 seconds for this interaction to happen in the bar. It had to be in the bathroom.
Jake shook him, and G shook Jake.
No. But it was very quick interaction. But I was just like, "All right, man." Like,
I got recognized before, but it was somebody who knew the co-host that I did a podcast with, so it doesn't count.
Yeah,
it doesn't count. I've never been recognized.
Like that's guilty by association.
I will say this: when I was downtown, I was notorious for running into somebody that I knew every time I left the house. It was wild, like wild stuff. Like I'd walk. I mean, Chicago's ginormous. Yeah. I was for sure going to pass somebody or say hi to somebody that I knew. It was wild.
But also, like, you lived downtown, so like,
I could have gone anywhere. I could have went to Wicker Park. I could have gone to Lincoln Park. I went to any park. Oak Park. Orland Park. The parks.
Orland Park. Stop.
All right. What else did I write down that we need to touch on? Oh, let's talk about it. A lot of people are up in arms about this. And I think we just need to shut up. I really do. Why are we mad? Why are we mad about this? Who gives a flying hoot where LeBron's going? Just let it happen. Let it happen. I'm somebody who's always been a LeBron guy, and I'm very gray. So if LeBron did something wrong, I'd be, okay, I can see where people are mad. But
yeah,
I don't like default LeBron haters. I don't like people being like, well, what are we waiting for already? Like the Miami Heat thing yesterday where they had to definitely fire some social media people.
Somebody got fired yesterday.
Preparing for the possibility of him signing.
Dude, you know what that was?
It's July 7th. Just
really fast.
Go ahead.
Did the live stream, was that, because I missed it. I didn't see it until this morning. But like, did that go live on Twitter or like you like where?
It was a like.
Was it a Twitter live?
It was a scheduled Twitter or YouTube live.
Right. Okay, so that oh, that's just somebody who like put in the dates and times wrong on like, or like they were.
But they posted it. But so
Right.
it was just a it was a hypothetical. Put your tinfoil hats on. Hypothetical thing. Now, everyone in chat, put down your favorite conspiracy. I'll listen.
Well,
It's July 22nd. Sure, training camp, whatever, is starting in a couple weeks, but we're gonna be up in arms for a 42-year-old legend.
so do you think it's? But let me ask you this: do you think it's true? Like, do you think like now I'm fully convinced
I
that
don't
it's
know.
actually happening.
I don't know, but yeah, I saw that on one of those prediction markets that the Heat skyrocketed.
Well, then it went back though. So now
So
people
it
are like,
does.
oh, so people were like, oh, there's shenanigans happening.
Oh my god! I don't see the reason to be mad at somebody who's 42
Dude,
years
people
old.
are so mad.
And this is my thing with LeBron. People hate him for petty stuff. Like they love to bring up his original mistake, the decision. Also, how old was he?
Why was
I
that a
bel
mistake?
just that he made it a whole theatrics thing, and it was a me, and it
I
was
mean, we
ginormous.
got, but that's like that. Honestly, that was a harbinger of the times. Like that was like a look into the future of how dramatic everything is always. We got
And the
media
proceeds went to the
personalities,
Boys and Girls Club. So
and we also have media personalities dropping whole albums because people always hate me. And like, no, you have $100 million contract from ESPN. Also, you're not a musician. Anyway,
this real quick, and we can go back to LeBron. If anyone out there is listening to this Tom Brady,
oh geez,
what's his
that
name?
too,
What's
yeah.
his name? What's his name?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. It's WWE, you low IQ SOBs.
Yes.
It's WWE. It is WWE in your face. Stop giving it attention. Back to LeBron. LeBron was how old when he made the decision? His frontal lobe was not developed. I know that. His frontal lobe was not developed. So, if you want to say that was his first mistake, he's been a perfect person his entire career and has been in the limelight since he was 13, 14 years old. So, if you want to give this guy anything, it's flowers. I'm sure he's got skeletons in the closet like every other billionaire. But from what we see and what we know at the moment, there should be no ill will put on LeBron, in my opinion. I think it's insane. In terms of how much
people love to hate him.
Because he's everything we've ever predicted him to be, and he surpassed every expectation. That's why I will always be a LeBron backer. Talk about having the biggest eyes and looks on you from puberty to you being 40 plus, and you have zero blemish on your name outside of the decision. Oh, he flops and complains. Oh my God! Look, MJ did the exact same thing.
World Cup just ended, by the way.
God,
it is just like people. It's easy. Like the thing is, like with the internet and like hating on LeBron, it's an easy couple dozen likes. This thing, like you got people like, oh, just pick a team already, you drama queen, or like, oh, LeDouche, like that one's been out there for 20 years. Like it's just like. It's so stupid. It's just like whatever.
LeDouche is a good one.
You've never heard, dude? That one's been around for years.
I've never heard LeDouche. LeDouche is a good one.
I think it's just like, unfortunately, some poor intern or some poor like entry level social media manager hit the wrong button, put in the wrong times, and just got absolutely screwed. Like I believe it. I believe it's just going to be the Heat. Like, I'm not going to buy a conspiracy theory. Like, we're going to sit here on Monday, and he's going to do it, and it's going to be the Heat, and the Heat will be the favorites to win the title, and that'll be that.
He'll be with Giannis. That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, honestly, yeah, it'd be kind of sick.
Who else on the team? Bam.
And, what's his name? Kilo Ware?
Jokic is on that team, too. Or not Jokic. What?
I was like, you sure?
The other guy. What the? Hold on. Jovic or whatever.
I think you're right.
Roster.
Then they're doing the same thing.
Andrew Wiggins. Oh, they're going all the way. Tim
Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, Nikola Jovic.
Yeah, Jovic. Yeah.
Bobby
Davion
Portis.
Mitchell.
Bobby Portis. Oh, dude,
Oh,
this team rocks. This team's got no depth.
Well, yeah, because they traded it all for Giannis.
Dude, this is the dream team Heat all over again. The big free, the big thrice. That's what it should have been. The big thrice.
Why?
I like people. We don't say enough. We don't say thrice enough in society. And I feel like that's a word you'd get down with. Thrice.
Yeah. It's. I mean, you could.
I haven't done it once. I haven't done it twice. I've done it thrice.
Right.
All right.
Anyway,
let's talk about some mispriced futures, starting with Sonny Gray.
Really fast. I think we said it already, but right before the game starts, we might as well rehash our bets for the Yankees.
Oh yeah,
Pirates
Ben
game.
Rice bases, homer, double.
Esmeralda and Valdez over 1.5 total bases.
Boom. And then the rest that I have are going to be tonight, so it's perfect.
I think so. Right?
So yeah, Jake and I talked on Monday.
What, you don't want to talk about McAfee's upcoming album?
Hold
you
on.
Want to talk about that?
Dude, I'll have it on mute doing this. AI slop.
Dude, it's definitely AI slop.
Dude,
did you read his tweet though?
I quoted it. Did you not see my quote?
Him saying like, "Oh, people have hated my guts for years." Dude, read the room. People are mad at you because you're making $100 million at ESPN, and now they're getting rid. Yes, I did. I think I liked it. Like, people are mad at you not because of who you are. People are mad at you because you're doing this performative BS while you're making $100 million, and like ESPN's just cutting left and right. That's why people are mad at you. And people aren't even mad at you. People are mad at ESPN for giving you the bag. Like, if somebody came to me and said, "Hey, here's $100 million," like, yeah, you're gonna take it, obviously.
Yeah. Also, that's where Chris told me I should go work.
At ESPN?
The guy DM'd me. He sent me the link to ESPN. He said you should try working here.
Wait, so what?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Low IQ. I mean, it's the phrase of the day. Low IQ.
Yeah, forget it. I don't even want to spend more.
So listen to this. Let's real quick with another low IQ thing. So at my side job that I do the sign memorabilia breaks. It's on eBay. So if anyone wants to hang out, I'll be there later. We have to check the messages we get. And do you know anything about breaks?
I mean, slightly. Like do you know Smalls do breaks too?
Yes, but she does them with cards. I do them with with autographs.
Okay.
So basically, you're paying a fraction of the price of what you could possibly win, and for football, you're picking a team. So it could be between $7 and $32. So using your brain, you're not getting something for $7 that's signed and authenticated. You're not getting something. Right. You're not getting a full-size helmet that they wear in the pros signed for $32. So people will message because eBay makes you mark things as shipped even if you didn't win. And people will be like, where's my item? And then you'll be like, you didn't win. They'll be like, so you stole my money? And I have to respond to these. So I asked my boss, because he's like, no one's responding to the messages. We're supposed to be doing this. I said, question, how do I respond to the low IQ questions? I'm not being facetious here. I'm serious. Because one dude said, we stole his $11. I said, yeah, I went in and pressed bid. I was dying. I'm like, yeah, I stole your money from the host chair. It's just, dude, the public, man, we're not doing a good enough job with the school system.
Critical thinking skills. I was talking to somebody yesterday. Like, just critical thinking skills are at an all-time low.
I need to start reading more, and I did buy some books. Dude, let me complain about something real quick.
Sure, it's your world.
I mean, you're not supposed to do this, but I do like to go look around. I love going into Barnes & Noble because one, it just gives you like a hard on to read.
Wait. What do you mean you're not supposed to do this? Go into the bookstore where they sell
You're
merchandise?
supposed to buy used books. You're not supposed to buy new books.
According to who?
Go on Thrift Book, you'll get it half price. I haven't paid full price for a book in years.
So that you're presenting this like somebody is banging on your door, like you can't be doing this. Like,
don't buy new books.
This is just your general thought processes. Don't buy new books because you can get them cheaper. Nobody's telling you can't.
I thought you weren't supposed to buy new books. I thought it was bad. Let me look it up.
I'm sure there's people who will tell you that. Like, and who will say like support small businesses and bookstores instead of Barnes and Noble. But like,
hold on, I'm looking.
Nobody's out here saying you can't walk.
Oh, it's a heavy environment footprint, contributing to paper waste, significant carbon emission, stuff like that.
Yeah, but nobody's saying you can't walk into a Barnes and Noble.
Dude, I like walking in there. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's Barnes and Noble / bookstores in general are one of the elite store smells.
Have you gone to the West Loop thrift store, bookstore? Excuse me. There's one in.
I live in Lincoln Park. I don't have time to go to West Loop on a whim.
Anywho, so after seeing the Odyssey on Sunday, I was like, I definitely want to read the Iliad. So I not only bought the Iliad on Thrift Book, I bought 4 other books for the price that would have cost me if I bought the Odyssey and the Iliad. So smart.
Why don't you just get a library card?
I'm trying to build something for the future, folks. And also my complaint was I wish I had more time in the day to open a book.
Well, yeah. That's the glory of taking public transit. You get 20, 30 minutes.
We'll get into sports, people. We got time. Did I ever tell you the time I saw somebody reading Mein Kampf on the red line?
You know what? I was about to be surprised, and then you said the red line. So you know what, actually?
And it was definitely like a DePaul or Columbia student. I'm like, are we serious? Mein Kampf on the train?
I mean, that's somebody who's like begging for attention. That's just.
I mean, go off and read about what he had to say, but do it at home.
Yeah,
do you think they bought it full? Do you think they bought it full price?
In public is so crazy.
Yeah. And they were
people. Yeah, people are just.
What's the size of it? Whatever. They were just like had it open, standing, and I'm like. Anywho, let's talk about Sonny Gray. Jake and I locked this in on Monday. I don't know if it's still there.
I'm gonna check right now.
Put a video out on.
I imagine it is.
Yeah, I don't think it moves.
It was as of yesterday, because I talked about it
all day of yesterday too.
Yeah.
Sonny Gray's sitting at 30-1.
It moved a little. It's at 27.
That's not terrible. It's still on FanDuel, our sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, it's 15-1 everywhere else. Hard 15. Hard 15 everywhere. Yesterday and the day before, it was 15-1.
Hard 30.
Or, excuse me, 30-1. 30-1 on FanDuel. Jake and I took it. He's far greater than Drew Rasmussen and Joe Ryan, who have both fallen off a cliff over their recent starts.
Well, and really quick to interject, did you see that the MLB.com Cy Young poll came out yesterday?
No, I didn't.
So it came out yesterday. Schlittler and Cease were 1-2, obviously. Joe Ryan was 3rd. Gray was 4th, but that was theoretically before Joe Ryan got shelled over the weekend. So Sonny Gray theoretically already in the top 3.
Yeah. And if you're not in the market, it's a great price because Cease and Schlittler are horrid prices to even consider.
Yes.
Schlittler's due for regression, and Jake will argue that it's already started. Yep. Dylan Cease is on a lifeless team that is not going to help him win. And I know win-losses doesn't matter, but 12-2 is a pretty sexy number for a pitcher in 2026, in my opinion.
Dude, did you... You don't read my Substack, so it's fine you didn't see it.
I do glance at it from time to time, but I'm not reading the whole thing.
I was like, if this was 10 years ago, the 12-2 record would like be streamlined. Like, shout out Rick Porcello, because this would just be streamlining Sonny Gray to a Cy Young Award.
When I saw it, my jaw almost fell, because obviously I know not to look at that because it doesn't matter, but it's a pretty cool stat. I didn't think it was
It's
that
a
good.
lost start.
Yeah, and obviously Dylan Cease is going to be great because the team has no heart. And they're a corpse. I wrote corpse today, and I was like, corpse is a little harsh, but they're a corpse. The Blue Jays are a corpse, and the hangover is real. And I regret not taking the under and anything and everything on them, like I said I would, because of them going out and getting Cease. So, whatever.
I also, so like Colby said, I bet this with him too, because our thought was that he's going to be a finalist. Drew Rasmussen at the time was 12-1. Joe Ryan was 20 or 15 or something. And those prices were wrong because Sonny Gray was better than both these. And I wrote this in the Substack yesterday. Like, is he likely to win? No. I think that Dylan Cease is still your most likely to win because Cam Schlittler is falling apart at the seams, which isn't to say that Schlittler is bad or that Schlittler is not deserving to be an all-star. Schlittler's just far and away going career highs. His previous career high in innings was 73 last year. He's almost doubled it already. So that's a problem because you see when guys make huge jumps in workload like that, their bodies can't handle it. And maybe he's an outlier. Maybe he figures it out. But he's been pretty bad over the last couple of starts. And I don't think, like, he probably gets it back on track. He's not going to be as bad. But lately, Cam Schlittler's been more concerned with arguing with podcast hosts than pitching well. So I just think that he's likely to fall down a little bit. Cease is who scares me the most, honestly, because Cease is going to have the sexy strikeout numbers. He's going to have a very good ERA, and the innings are going to be about the same. So it's just going to be a matter of, okay, like, because Colby, you bet the Red Sox at 25-1 to win the AL East a week or so ago, too.
44.
Like,
44.
Correlated bet, honestly, because Sonny Gray's going to get, like, team success doesn't matter for awards, but let's say that it comes down to Sonny Gray versus Dylan Cease, and the numbers are generally close enough, or like,
and he's 36. And he's 36.
And here's the thing too, where Cease has the edge in strikeouts, okay, Gray is going to have the edge in having half the walks that Cease does, and the great record. Let's assume that he continues winning games. So then, if it's going to be splitting hairs, it might come down to, okay, Sonny Gray was the ace of a team that was dead in June and then came back to win the division, possibly, or just to make the playoffs even, whereas Dylan Cease is on a team that never even sniffed the playoffs. So it might come down to that, and I can't wait for us to finish second, and it's going to be so awesome. Really great.
I'm just glad that Sonny Gray is my Zach Wheeler of last year. Oh, that was
what, going to finish second?
Just... It's going to look great until it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, which is also the same thing for, like, people who are betting Zach Wheeler now, too. Like, trying to beat Jacob Mizorowski.
It's not happening.
I mean, I'm not going to say it can't happen, but it's very unlikely to happen. But I get it. But anyway, I digress. But we're in Sonny Gray. I still even think the 27-1 is a good price.
Right, I agree. Quick thing, real quick, with Wyatt Langford being healthy and good again. 11 home runs. Does he get me 23?
There's what?
The fact that it's alive. It's alive.
55 games left. You 12 home runs in 55 games, just about.
And stays healthy.
You need 23 or you need 24?
I think it's 23. Because he's hit 20, 20, and 22 in each season.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, you need him to stay healthy. Which the Rangers, once again...
24.
So you need 24 to win.
Yeah.
13 home runs in 55
I like
games
him today.
-ish.
I like him today again. I might bet him.
It's possible. It's unlikely, but it's not impossible. Let's put it that way.
All right, that's all I need.
Like I would put the no price at like -150.
Okay. Quick thing. I saw the Dads That Bet Baseball, or Dads Bet Baseball, excuse me, not that they bet, that they took the O's 60-1
Make the playoffs
over the Red Sox in the East. I think it was the East.
To win the East?
They went over us and they took the O's. And I get it. I mean, both offenses have been great, but if you want to talk about rotations,
Yeah.
you can't get me there with the O's.
Which isn't it because like Kyle Bradish has been very good recently. Trevor Rogers has been much better, but like Shane Baz is your 3.
The
Dean
milk.
Kramer, who starts today. Like
Bradish is
I will
today too.
I will give them credit because I was thinking about the Orioles. I was like, is there a path here? I just don't see the path. Like maybe they can sneak into the playoffs, but division, I can't buy that.
Yeah, I don't. They don't do it for me. They're very consistent,
Yeah.
and there's nothing really on that offense that gets me excited. And Ben Rice strikes out. Great. I can just
Woo.
turn this off. Turn it off. Shut that off. Don't need to see this anymore. Right there. Right there.
Good.
I think that's all.
All right.
I think, but yeah, 44-1 on the Red Sox to win the East, 20-1 for them to come out of the AL. I forgot what the price was at the Rangers. I think it was 16 to come out of the AL, but those I like. I'll get in today's plays unless you had something else you wanted to touch on, Jakob.
I don't think so. I think that's about it for me. Junior Caminero, I think, is still going to win maybe AL MVP because he's looked completely fine.
Yeah, he looks fine. I think that's market's dead.
I don't know. Jordan's still minus 160. I think Junior's still like 4-1. I know we don't like betting 4-1s on something that's going to come through in November, but like,
yeah,
if you have nothing,
remember when we got Joe?
I still don't think. I still don't think Jordan's going to win. Is the thing. Like if it becomes like we talked about this last week, if it's going to come down to Jordan and Bobby, okay, then Jordan's going to win. But if anybody else can get in this conversation, whether it's Junior, whether it's Kurtz, I don't think he's going to win.
I don't have any other strong thoughts right now. I think it's the price that's getting me away from caring.
Yes, the price sucks. The price sucks. I will agree on that.
But something that doesn't suck. I think Jake should run this. I think Jake should run this back because Cal Quantrill's taking the mound tonight, folks. There is an opener, so if you see a different name, Cal's coming out. Don't worry. We only care about Cal. I'm running it back. What I did with Mooney yesterday. I'm paying the 165 juice on the hit because it's a 70% hit rate over a 36 elite rating sample size. 70% is nuts. I'm not taking H2RR at minus 105 when I can get the hit. That's a 70% trend. Great coverage against Cal. Took the double 6-1. We cashed a 7-1 on Monday for his double, and then the 303 on the nuke missile. Now it's time to head over to a game Jake will have a home run in. That is the Athletics game at 3:00 Central. We're taking Tyler Sodipop, folks. Last 30 plate appearances against right-handed pitching, 346 batting average, 731 slugging, 1164 OPS, 385 ISO, 52.4% hard hit, 14.3% barrel rate. Taking on Mr. Kelly over his last 3 starts is allowing 56% hard hit, 15% barrel, 26% ground ball rate over his against lefties at home, and a 50% hard hit rate. I really like Sody Pop today. And finally, to round out what I have locked in thus far, we're taking the home run derby champion Jordan Walker, the kid. 72.4% Arsenal coverage against Detmers. Last 30 right-handed pitchers faced. 348 batting average, 478 slugging, 978 OPS, 64.7%, basically 65% hard hit, 11.8% barrel. Detmers against the last 60 righties faced, 41.5% hard hit, 12.2% barrel, 24% ground ball percentage. 24. Those hitters have a 360 XBA, 622 X slugging, 338 X WOBA. Those are my favorite plays of the day. And with Walker, what did I do? I think I did HRR double homer. That's definitely what I did.
Cool.
That's all I got. Wait a minute.
Strikes out. That sucks. Listen, I'm all about authenticity here, so you're welcome. Anyway, Valdez strikes out. Hate that, but I have a couple other things. I am just going to play the Red Sox on the run line at plus money. It's Dean Kramer. Dean Kramer is so horrid. And he has a 4.20 ERA nice in his last 3 starts since rejoining the big league rotation in general because he was banished away. He's got a 4.50 road ERA on the year. That's also, mind you, while he's been holding opponents to a sub 250 batting average on balls in play. So luck has been on his side, and he's still putting up ERAs in the 4s and 5s. Now, here's the red-hot Red Sox offense at home, where guys like Duran, Yoshida, Contreras all have good history against him as it is. Also, mind you, Jake Bennett on the mound, who Colby is a big fan of because he's been pitching really well recently. Orioles are... it's also because nobody knows who he is. But also, anyway, Orioles against lefties, very whatever. I like the Red Sox minus 1.5, plus 136.
Dude, they need to... I forgot Bennett's a lefty. If I need to... what's his strikeouts? Or is he a ground ball guy?
His strikeouts are...
What's his percent?
Well, the game's about to start, so you got 15 minutes to get it in. Strikeouts, 4.5 juice to the over. 5.5 plus 150.
Let me do some real quick. Because they're atrocious. We saw it on Monday with Peyton Tolley.
So, point of the matter is Red Sox minus 1.5. Very good plus money that I like on that one. Also, I wanted to bet Gage jump today, but the Diamondbacks are really good against lefties, and they strike out the least amount in baseball versus left-handed pitching. So I stayed away from Gage jump, even though he's been very, very good on the road, so I'm a little worried. But Diamondbacks, top 5 offense against lefties, lowest strikeout rate versus lefties in baseball. So instead, I just went with the over. Especially the fade of Merrill Kelly, who Colby talked about already. It's a little juicy, over 4.5 in the first 5, minus 125. But that's fine with me. Kelly, 5.2 ERA in the year, 6.69 home ERA, nice. And the expected numbers are actually even worse. So his home expected ERA is in the 7s, which is ridiculous. Last 3 starts, though, I think this is why we're getting a decent price on some of the home runs and bases in this game, because Kelly's got like a 2 ERA in July, but a 6 expected ERA in July. So, okay, buddy. 56% hard hit rate allowed, 15% barrel rate allowed. So, like the over, if you want to just go with the A's team total over, that's fine. But I do have a home run play that Colby hates, which is fine. Whatever. Mute yourself. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Running it back. Tommy Tanks is 12-1 to hit a home run. In Arizona, mind you, which is the 3rd best park for runs. It's right behind Coors. It's up there with Minnesota. So already conducive for runs. We already talked about how bad Merrill Kelly is. Also on top of all of that Merrill Kelly stuff, 54% hard hit rate at home. Barrel rate of 19.8% at home. The dude just gets crushed. And you have 12-1 for a guy who, yes, is chasing his first homer, but has back-to-back multi-hit games, had a double in his debut, is hitting .438 on the year. Give me Tommy Tanks, man. 12-1. It's better than 12-1, actually. It's plus 1220 at the Green Book. So I just think that's inherently wrong price, and that's good enough for me to bet it on top of all of the data and stuff against Merrill Kelly. Go ahead.
Babies.
Right.
The babies. Is that it? Is that it, Jake?
That's all I got. Folks? Yeah, Valdez, which is happening right now, but Red Sox run line, A's Diamondbacks first 5 over, and Tommy White, home run.
Hell to the yeah, folks. We'll have more stuff out on our socials later this afternoon, excuse me. Give me your boldest trade deadline prediction. Rafi Devers goes to Philly.
Honestly, I'm kind of with that. Honestly, I don't think that's that crazy. I think it kind of makes sense.
Hey, girl. You want to say hi to Uncle Jake?
My boldest? I mean, we know... we also didn't talk about the Skubal thing. Did you see the list of names that the Tigers would want for Skubal?
No, who was it?
Dude, this was per Rosenthal. Dude, Rosenthal put a report for The Athletic, I think it was this morning. The Tigers are seeking controllable starting pitcher as part of any Tariq Skubal trade. Potential fits, per Rosenthal: Emmett Sheehan, Logan Henderson, Andrew Painter, J.R. Ritchie or A.J. Smith-Shawver, Will Warren or Ryan Weathers.
Do it, Yankees, do it.
That's so insane. A list of names for sure. I don't know. I mean, I hate to say this, but I feel like Skubal's just going to the Dodgers.
Dude, I would be pissed.
I just feel like that's what's going to happen. Their farm system has like 3 top 100 prospects. Like I don't know.
Did you just toot? Did you
Right
fart?
in your face.
Dude, she's been having some Rhea. Like
It's Rhea time.
She's definitely asking to go, so I'm gonna have to dip out, folks.
All right.
I don't want to be cleaning it up, folks. That's Jake Hassan. Give him a follow everywhere at VJake Hassan. His Substack Hassan's hacks.substack.com. It's a lot of dots. Colby Marcio, Colby M. Betts, wherever you need to find me.
Somebody please hire me.
Somebody hire Jake. This is Off the Board, presented by Better Day. Go follow Better Day on all social platforms and check out the MLB Game Center over on the website, folks. Go get your rear end over there, another tool. Get another tool. You don't have enough of them. Presented by FanDuel. That is all. We will see you all Friday. And make sure you leave producer Matt a nice little message in the chat like, hey, your LinkedIn's the sexiest thing I've ever seen. And we'll end on that because people are now going to be really curious. Producer Matt, close the show.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.